So you're thinking about making the move to Tampa Bay, Florida? Well, today we're going to show you around the city of St. Petersburg, Florida. So if you're thinking about making the move and you're not sure where you want to be, you're going to want to stick around because we're going to take you through some of the neighborhoods and we're also going to share some of the major points of interest. So let's get to it. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Tampa Bay, Florida, then subscribe below and hit the notification bell so you can be the first to know about the current market here in Tampa Bay, Florida. Hi, I'm Amy Mitchell, and my partner Jason Mitchell and I get calls from people like you looking to make the move to Tampa Bay every single day, and we love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we'll help you with your smooth move to Tampa Bay, Florida. So as we mentioned, we're gonna go over some areas in St. Petersburg, Florida today and just show you some of the areas and share some of the neighborhood footage. We just wanna show you everything that we can so when you're making your move here to the Tampa Bay area, you're able to find something that you really enjoy. So if you see something you like and you want more info, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you make your move smooth. Okay, so let's get going. So here you can see we're gonna do a Google Map tour of the city of St. Petersburg. And as you can see, I kind of zoomed way out just so you could see the whole area. Tampa Bay area is kind of interesting. We have several cities around. So if someone's talking about Tampa Bay, they can be talking about like St. Pete or Tampa or Clearwater or Sarasota or Bradenton. So there's a lot of cities that surround this area. And what we're going to do is try to make sure that you know everything there is to know about living in this area. But today we're just going to go over the city of St. Petersburg. So let's get started. Let's take a look at that. I did zoom out just so you could see the whole Tampa Bay area. And then as you can see in the red dots that the city of St. Petersburg is outlined there. And then the city of Tampa is over here. You can see the different bridges that cross the Tampa Bay out of St. Petersburg. You see that we have 3 bridges. So let's dive in here and look at this. So as you can see, this bridge down here toward the bottom, this is the Sunshine Skyway. You're gonna take this 275 south, and that's just gonna bring you across the mouth of the Tampa Bay. And that's gonna get you into Bradenton, Sarasota, any of that. I wanna show you real quick. These beaches out here, we've got Anna Maria Island right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful area. And then down here at this end, you have Siesta Key, very famous beach. Definitely one to check out as well. I love that too. These you can get to in about a little over an hour, probably on a good day. Okay. So let's scoot up here and go back to this area. I want to show you this bridge here. This is called the Gandy Bridge. That is the bridge that I like to use. And this comes across right into the city of St. Petersburg, as you can see, the northern portion of St. Petersburg. Okay, that bridge, I like it because it seems to be a little bit calmer. It's 2 lanes going each direction. And I don't know, there's something about that one that I like. It seems a little less crowded. This one up here is called the Howard Franklin. I would say this one is way more heavily traveled. And it has, I think it's 4 or 5 lanes across on each side. And they're actually in the process of building another bridge next to it right now. So we're gonna get even more access in right there. And so I wanted to show you those bridges. Those you can get right from St. Petersburg into Tampa into St. Petersburg. So that's an amazing thing that helps us get back and forth across the bay. So if you're gonna be traveling for work or whatever, you'll be able to have easy access to both cities, which is amazing. One of the greatest things about living here in this area, there's so much, you can get to so many different things. We love it here. Okay, so as you come into this northern portion of St. Petersburg, you'll notice both of the bridges actually come right into this northern portion. And that's just gonna bring you on to St. Petersburg and Weedon Island Preserve area. This is an amazing thing that is tucked in the city of St. Petersburg, right here on the Tampa Bay. It's over 3,100 acres of coastal ecosystem. You're gonna find lots of local animals and plants, native animals and plants. There's also boardwalks. There's an observation tower, so you can go up. You can actually see the city of Tampa one direction, city of St. Petersburg the other direction. Very cool. You want to see a view. And then there's a lot of just lush, mangroves and things like that. So fun thing to check out. There's boardwalks, like I said. There's guided tours and hikes that you can go on. There is areas for kayak launching. And like I said, you can just go out there and explore. You can go fishing, there's a pier. So Weedon Island is definitely a really cool area that we have here right in the city of St. Petersburg. Okay, so outside of that, I'm just gonna scoot the screen up just a little bit here. Okay, so right outside of Weedon Island, you're gonna come out right here. And this yellow number 92 is actually 4th Street North. And that's gonna bring you right here through this Riveria Bay neighborhood. That neighborhood is actually a nice established neighborhood. If you wanna be close to St. Petersburg and Tampa, that's a really sweet location. You're gonna find an established neighborhood with mature trees, big lots. They do have HOA there. I think it might be only $50 a year. So you're not gonna be able to park your boat or RV in the yard or in the driveway here, which is something that's not so common in St. Petersburg. So in St. Petersburg, we don't have a lot of HOAs and subdivisions and things like that that have those restrictions. So here you might find RVs parked in driveways, boats, and things like that. So that is definitely something to know about when you're relocating here. Because, I know for us, we moved from a suburban area out in the Midwest, and it was, we had HOAs and it was very restricted as to what you could do. Here, not so much. This area of St. Petersburg is an older area, so the homes here mostly are built, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. A lot of building went on, so you're going to have a lot of older homes, more established neighborhoods, and less HOAs. So let's keep looking here. So as you come through this 4th Street area, down here, let's just go, I'm just going to show you with my mouse up and down here. That is going to give you a nice little road right into a lot of good areas. So here you're gonna see they have a Starbucks, a Wawa, that's one of our gas stations here locally. So this main street here has a lot to offer. So you're gonna find local restaurants like this Noble Crust of St. Petersburg. I haven't gotten to try that, but it's on my list. Got a Target over here, PetSmart. So plenty of things nearby. You're not gonna have to travel too far to get to some of the things you're gonna need on a daily basis when you're living in that Riviera Bay area. Okay, let's just zoom out just a little bit and move the screen up a little. And that's still, we're coming down this 4th Street. You'll notice that over here, there's a lot more areas that have water within them. So you're gonna have waterfront properties and things like that over here. Let's keep going down. You got a library over here, Meadow Lawn. This is an area where my son played football. He played flag football over here. So, the whole area is densely populated. So it's more of an urban than a suburban to me. We're densely populated here in this area. So we actually don't live in the city of St. Petersburg, but we're on the Pinellas County Peninsula. Okay, so right here as you come down north, our 4th Street North, you're gonna run into Short Acres. Short Acres is a neighborhood that is, on niche.com, it says it is the #2 neighborhood to live in St. Petersburg. And it notes that the reasons are for the schools, the location, and the safety. This is the historic Old Northeast area. And so in there, you've got Short Acres, you have the Snell Isles, you have Coffee Pot Bayou, you've got many little parks. Like I said, you have lots of local owned businesses, restaurants, coffee shops, all of those things you're gonna find in this area. So very, very homey feeling, and everyone knows everybody kind of place. And then the amazing thing about it, and I do have to tell you about something right here, Trader Joe's. There's a fresh market there too, but I'm more interested in the Trader Joe's personally. I love Trader Joe's. So this is the only Trader Joe's in the city of St. Petersburg, actually in Pinellas County. So in the Midwest, I was used to shopping at Trader Joe's all the time. We had 2 of them nearby. And so when I came here, and I live over on the coastal area by the beaches, and so it takes me like 30 minutes to get to Trader Joe's. So that's a bummer for me. But like I said, if you're over here, you're gonna be close to Trader Joe's. I see there's a Bonefish Grill right here. That's one of our favorite places. Believe it or not, Bonefish Grill started here in St. Petersburg by a local fisherman. And now it's a franchise that's nationwide. So that's a super cool little fact that I know about St. Petersburg. And like I said, these over here are really nice neighborhoods. And you can find houses in all different price points. Just check it out, see what you think. Definitely gonna be a safe area. You're gonna find all of the things, dining, entertainment, shopping. Schools are gonna be easy. You're gonna have a lot of private schools actually in this area that are well liked. And then as you come down, you are going to run into this area here, still historic Old Northeast area. This is more, you're getting into smaller lots, and you're going to have a lot of historic homes. So if you're into that, this area is, like I said, it's being revitalized. A lot of people are moving there. I think the draw is being close to everything, like downtown, plus being close to all these locally owned businesses. And then you have the beautiful Vinoy Park right here. And that is a waterfront park. You can go there. There's festivals and all kinds of events that are held there all year around. So every year you're gonna find lots and lots of different things to do at that park. And that park runs right into the St. Pete Pier. So the St. Pete Pier is here. And then let me just say, so Vinoy Park is named after this Vinoy Hotel. That is a famous hotel that is right here. Okay, so within Vinoy Park, you're gonna find a playground for the kids. There's an aquatic complex called North Shore. Like I said, this area, it's gonna be great for families and singles alike. It's great, it's just a really neat area. As you travel south just a little bit, you're gonna run into here, you're gonna have another little park, and then the Museum of Fine Arts is right here along Bayshore Drive. Let me kind of circle that area for you right there. And then as you see, this is the St. Pete Pier. So the St. Pete Pier is a newer pier. I think it opened in 2020. Here you are gonna be able to travel down this road right here, and this will bring you into a parking area. And then on this side, you're gonna have like a swimming beach area. And then there is sometimes right here along this area, there are artisans and like little local vendors that sell things. So that's a super fun thing to check out. And then there's an ice cream shop right here, always live music. And then in the evenings, they have the street performers that come. So you can kind of, this is like an open area where you can kind of watch them do their street performances. So that's a super fun thing to do. This pier is like an attraction for sure. And then if you keep going, you've got the Discovery Watch, or the Tampa Bay Watch Discovery Center. This is a center that is, there's actually programs for kids. They have like summer camps and different things like that. So you can learn about the Tampa Bay and the preservation of the Tampa Bay and the animals and ecosystem here. So super cool thing too. And then down at the end of the pier, there is a, I want to say 3-story, but it might be more than 3 stories. And I say 3-story because the lower level is like a snack shop or a cafe maybe. And then they have a gift shop too. And then the middle section is fine dining. So great for a date night. They have really, I haven't been to brunch personally, but I know the brunch there is super popular. So definitely a place to check out. And then up top is like a rooftop, like tiki bar type thing. And that is super amazing. So you can order appetizers. They have like little cabanas that you can rent and have your own little cabana space. The views, you will die. They're so amazing. So you can see views of the Tampa Bay, you can see views of the downtown skyline. Super, super amazing. We moved back down the pier. I wanna go ahead and mention that there is a playground for children here. There is also a splash pad, so you can bring the kids, hang out there. This right here is a harbor area, and you'll see lots and lots of different types of boats. You can also charter boats here. You can go on like a dolphin cruise. You can go on a sunset cruise. Just last weekend, the kids and I and Jason were all hanging out here at Vinoy Park. And no kidding, there was like dolphins swimming right up against this little area, and we were walking, like they were so close. So that's a super fun thing. You see lots of great wildlife here. Okay, so back to this area. So this is an area where you'll see lots of boats. You can take out a ferry. It runs from Tampa Bay. I think it's just called the Tampa Bay Ferry, and you can hop on that. It will take you up the Tampa Bay into the city of Tampa to the Riverwalk area, I think it is, and hang out there for the day. So we haven't done that yet. It's definitely on our list to do. We've been to both of those places. We just haven't ridden the ferry yet. So it has finally, it was going like only seasonally before, and I think now it runs all year long. Definitely, that's a great thing to check out. Okay, so then right here, if you come off of the pier, right here to the left, you are gonna run into, well, the farmer's market is down here on this side, and that starts in September, I believe, and runs through April. So in the summer, it is not running. Definitely something that is nice to have in the downtown area. And then you're also going to find the yacht club. Where is the yacht club? Oh, there it is. Good. This is the St. Petersburg Yacht Club. It's also a sailing club. So if you join, you can take out the sailboats and you can go traveling, boating, sailing up the Tampa Bay. And if you're not, if you don't know how to sail, you can learn, and they have lessons there and become certified. They also have programs for kids, especially in the summers, where they teach them to sail and do different things like that. So really cool resource to have down here. And then this whole area is just going to be, so there's Bayshore Drive is the one closest to the bay. And then the next one over is Beach Drive. And Beach Drive, you're going to find like high-rise condos, beautiful high-rise condominiums. So if you want to live that city life, St. Pete's a great place to do that and be close to everything. You'll find lots of scooters and bikes and rentables. So you can just pick one up, cruise to where you're going. You know, you'll see people on skateboards, all kinds of things. Lots of dogs, very dog-friendly city. Yeah, there's a lot to offer here. I just want to point out also, so a lot of these businesses down here are locally owned, which I don't know, for some reason, I just think that's so cool. You know, sometimes you'll go to a city, at least where we were from, and everything is just the same thing over and over again, a lot of franchises and stuff like that. So I really enjoy having a lot of locally owned businesses. And then over here where it says Sundial Parking Garage, this is actually an AMC in here too. So right here is an AMC theater. The really neat thing about it is you can drive in this way, stop right here, and there is a valet. You can drop your car, walk right in here, and go to the movies. I really like it. It feels kind of fancy or something. So if you like that, that is definitely something that you want to check out. There's a Ruth Chris Steakhouse here, Sea Salt Seafood. And then, you know, I don't know if I mentioned the Museum of Fine Arts is right here. This is back over by the bay and the pier. There is an old famous tree right here. I think they're banyan trees actually, and they are super cool. You've got hotels down in this area. So it's your typical downtown area, but you also have, like I said, a local feel to it. And then you have the condominiums. I mean, the high rises, they have these big palm trees on top of the buildings, lots of balconies and rooftops. It's super cool. And then before I go out of this downtown area, I do want to show you a couple of other things. There is a small municipal airport right here. So you'll see planes taking off and helicopters. You'll see them going over the bay if you're hanging out on the pier or anything like that. So you'll also find the Dolly Museum down this way. And then we're gonna stay here. The Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital is here. So that's a really popular hospital to go to if you need it. Hopefully you don't need it. There's another hospital here, St. Anthony's. And then right here, you're gonna find the Tropicana Field. So that is home to the Tampa Bay Rays, super close to downtown as well. And then all along this area right here, this is called Central Avenue. This whole Central Avenue area has been and is being revitalized. They're putting in new locally owned restaurants and shops and things like that. So that whole area is just covered in fun things to check out. The Tropicana here for the Tampa Bay Rays, it's the only air-conditioned field in the United States, which is super cool. We have gone to a game there, super fun. It's great to go watch the Rays, so I love that field. It is one of the largest as well too, which is interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out because I wanna show you about Central Avenue. Okay, so St. Pete Pier, Tampa Bay, all the way straight down, Treasure Island, Gulf of Mexico is over here. So you can take this Central Avenue from downtown St. Pete or from the bay to the beach, which is so cool. And for some reason, St. Petersburg is no longer outlined, so I will have to help with that. Let's see if I can, there it is. Okay, there we go. Oop. Okay, so I have St. Petersburg outlined so that we can keep an eye on that. So I was showing you that Central Avenue runs all the way across the peninsula here of St. Petersburg, so you can get to the beaches. Let's just keep heading south. Actually, let's look at the highways real quick. So the only interstate that St. Petersburg has is the 275, which is here. Runs north and south. It's going to take you down to Sarasota across the Sunshine Skyway or all the way up north. You can get on Gandy here, you have to hop off the highway, or you can go up here and just take it across to the Howard Franklin, and then it's going to continue on into Tampa. One freeway, one interstate, I should say, and then we have this all US 19, and it runs right here. It does go up into this other area. This is more of a suburban area. We're not going to talk about those today or much of the beaches just because we're trying to stay focused on the city of St. Petersburg and living here and all that we have to offer here. So, but definitely stay tuned because we're going to go over the other surrounding areas on other videos and definitely want to get to those beaches. Let's zoom in a little bit and head down to the southern portion of St. Petersburg. Here, you're still going to have the same thing. It's going to be densely populated. We have another nature preserve here. It's called Boyd Hill neighborhood right here, Lakewood Estates. It's going to be one of those well-established, has the larger lots, older, more mature trees and things like that. So if you're looking, probably an HOA in there as well, you're definitely going to like that. And then Maximo is, I think it's called Maximo Landings. Same thing. It's going to be one of those. And this one backs up to the Boca Ciega Bay, which is another body of water that connects the Tampa Bay to the Gulf of Mexico. So waterfront living, very popular here. All of the things involving water, very, very popular here. If you love outdoors and you want a lifestyle where you can be outdoors most of the year, this is it. Like, no kidding. Our family relocated here because we wanted to be able to go outside all year round. And this is definitely the place to do that. It does not disappoint. Now, it does get chilly every once in a while. Like, it has gotten in the 30s and I've been so surprised about that. And so those are not my favorite days, but I do love the warmer days and having mild winters. No more snow for me. My kids miss it though. So we were down here at Boyd Hill Nature Preserve. So Boyd Hill is in the heart of St. Pete. It's also going to be a place where you can find hiking and nature, and they have an educational facility. They also have a volunteer program, Friends of Boyd Hill, where they help with keeping the preservation of the area. So check that out. I'm trying to think, there's some, oh, I also wanted to mention that my son has actually gone to a camp there last fall. He went to a turtle camp and absolutely loved it. Got to go check out the gopher tortoises and find out more about them. And so they do offer a lot of educational things there, especially for children. So check it out. They have a birds of prey program as well. So you can find out a lot about nature here in the city of St. Petersburg. So like I said, all of this area down here, this is the southern area of St. Petersburg. Let's zoom in just a little bit. So this little park right here is just a green space mostly. However, there's a little lookout and you can see the Skyway Bridge right here. Such a beautiful view. So if you want to be closer to the southern portion, that's going to give you access down to Sarasota or Bradenton if you're wanting to go that direction, but still be in the city. And then you'll still have that nice access to this downtown area. So just a few minute drive. I mean, it's really, maybe 15 minutes from here to here. And then actually, if you go from St. Petersburg to Tampa on the freeway, you can get there in 20 minutes sometimes. So super quick drive over to the city. Okay. And then you're going to run into, like I said, the 275, this Maximo area. Eckerd College is also right here. The southern portion, like I said, is going to give you a lot of access to the Sarasota area. And then you're going to run into the western portion, which is going to get you closer to the beaches. I do want to mention a little bit about Eckerd College right here. Eckerd College is a liberal arts college. It has 1 mile of beach shore, which is amazing. They do encourage studying outside in a hammock. So if you're looking to have a beach college, there it is. There's also this Maximo Park right here. This is a place that they have disc golf. You're going to be able to hop in, or you're going to be able to launch a boat here very easily. There's several boat launches. You can have a picnic if you want to. So this is an area if you are interested in any of those, and it's going to put you close to the Skyway Bridge if you want to, and out to the Gulf of Mexico. So lots to offer right there at that little park. And then as you come over here, you're going to run into this little stretch of road, and this is called the Pinellas Bayway here. I have to say, I have several, but this is one of my favorite bridges to go on. If you come this way in the evening toward sunset, the view going west is going to be stunning. The bridge kind of goes up in the air and all you can see is water everywhere and a lot of beautiful real estate. So you have water views and beautiful real estate everywhere. So really, really pretty area. And this is still part of St. Petersburg. This is an actual Isla del Sol Yacht and Country Club. This is a private community here. I'm not for sure about I think it might be a 55 plus. Not sure. I do know that it's a golf community. Lots of amenities there. Very beautiful. So that is an option as well. Okay, so back up here, we're gonna head kind of up this way. And then we're gonna get into, so this is the Pinellas Bayway. It's gonna get you onto the barrier island over here. This is gonna be St. Pete Beach. We're not gonna talk about the beaches today, even though they're my favorite. I wanna talk about them every time. This area right here, this is a famous hotel called the Don Cesar. It's a pink hotel, and you'll see it as soon as you come across this bayway here. And this is a toll. So we do the Sunshine Skyway is a toll, and then that Gandy Bridge, if you take the Selman Expressway, that is a toll. So there's some tolls around the area. We just sign up for the Sun Pass. So we sign up for the Sun Pass, and that just, we pay however much, and you just reload the pass and it scans it as you go by. So super easy thing to deal with. Not too bad at all. Okay, so let's go over this way. So over in this area right here, so remember, Central Avenue comes from the bay to the beaches. Really cool thing, this little area is all mostly waterfront properties, and it backs up to this Treasure Island area. So it gives you the beach life living but in St. Petersburg. And you're really close to the Central Avenue, so you're able to get across town super fast. Like I said, there's no freeways, so you want to find one of these main roads that gets you across really fast, and that's one of them. So, and along this one, you're going to find lots of good coffee shops and things like that. So not a bad road to travel, and it runs right into the stadium. So if you want to go see a Rays game, you just come right down Central Avenue, boom, you're there. So pretty good location. Okay, so if I was going to choose, I would be over here. Anyway, this crossroads area is going to be close to the beaches, so it's going to be, you know, a desirable area. You are going to find different price points in this area. There are some estates, especially, you know, along this water frontage area. You're going to find a brick road here on Park Street. You're going to find peacocks. There are wild peacocks running all along this neighborhood here. This is called Jungle Prada. Crossroads area right here. You're going to find some nice homes in this area. Definitely a nice neighborhood. So if you're looking for a home close to the beaches, but you don't want to pay flood insurance or have to evacuate every time there's a hurricane, this area would be a good area to stay close to the beaches, but not have to worry about those things. This Park Street here bring you up the coast of the Boca Ciega Bay. It is a brick road, which is interesting to drive on. And along there, you are going to find some historic homes. Definitely a really pretty area. And there are some huge estates on the water here. And then there is a school here, a private school. This is called Admiral Farragut Academy. It's a prep school, a military prep school. Actually, our neighbors' kids go there. And it is K through 8. One fact that I do know, Pinellas County residents, a rebate or voucher or something where you can get a specific amount of money per year towards a private school if you live here. So that's a neat thing. I expect some of the private schools will probably get more students now because they have the help with the tuition. So there is that. Like I said, this area is very historic. You're going to find the peacocks over there running around, which is a funny thing to see. And then up here, you've got the Walter Fuller Park. You're going to have a baseball park. You're going to have a regular park with a playground, a recreation center, a pool. So this is a great area, kind of, you know, to live around if you want those kinds of things. And then interesting thing, St. Petersburg, we only have one mall, and it is called the Tyrone Square Mall. This Tyrone Square area is good for a lot of shopping. So if you're going to be living in this area, you're going to be doing a majority of your shopping right here in this area. So Tyrone Square Shopping Mall right there. It's the only shopping mall. And it's not my favorite one by any means, but it does the job when you need something like Macy's or Dillard's or, you know, one of the big department stores. And around it, you're also going to find like Home Depot and Marshall's and TJ Maxx and all of those things. So that's an area with a lot of shopping. And then, like I said, if you live over in this area, you're going to be close to the water again, close to the beaches. You see, this is the beaches. So this western area of St. Pete is going to get you really close to the beaches. So a lot of people like living there for that reason. Here, this is more centrally located. So you're still going to be, you're kind of going to be in between. So definitely a great location as well. Like I said, it's going to be more densely populated, smaller lots and older homes. You're not going to find those big subdivisions or anything like that in any of St. Pete, really. So hopefully you know a little bit more about the area. And like I said, if you have any questions about an area, or if you've seen, you know, a place that you would be interested in and you would like help with getting moved here, Jason and I would love to help you. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We're here for you. We want to help you make your move to the Tampa Bay area. We love it here so much. And you know, we are so glad that we made the move, and we want to make that possible for other people as well.